The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
I had a boy. I'm a Rebbe 40 years. I taught in Yeshiva. I started teaching Yeshiva Crown Heights in 1978. So I was teaching kids that were not kids that were from families, but not from Israeli families, not religious. It was a Kiruv Yeshiva in Mill Basin, used to be in Crown Heights. Not Lubavitch, a regular Kiruv day school. I had a boy in my class. He had lost his mother and whatever. He lost his mother and his father wasn't really involved. And he had an older sister that took care of him, 2 years older than him. And he was in my class, and his name was Rafi. That was his real name. And I sent him to yeshiva in Rochester. He got thrown out. Then I sent him to Chofetz Chaim. He got thrown out. Then I sent him. Finally, I got him into another yeshiva where he did pretty well, Rabbi Freilich in Queens. And he graduated, but he wasn't very happy with the whole yeshiva system. And I didn't see him after that. He graduated high school. I didn't see him. About 5-6 years later, his sister got married. She invited me to the wedding. I came to the wedding. I hadn't seen him. I saw a Harley-Davidson motorcycle, beautiful Harley-Davidson motorcycle, sitting in front of the wedding hall. It was a little strange. I came walking in. Rafi was a big boy, very big boy. And there standing Rafi, leather jacket, Hell's Angels, part of a motorcycle gang, tattooed from head to toe, his wallet chained to, I don't know if you ever see these guys, his wallet's chained, he's got more chains coming out of everywhere, got a couple of piercings, got all this metal on his jacket, whatever it is. A real biker. The real thing. Beard with rubber bands in it, ponytail with rubber bands in it. The whole look, his hair flying, big guy, comes over to me and goes, "Hey, Rabbi, what's up?" I'm like, "Hey, Rav, how you doing?" And I'm thinking to myself, I should have been in contact. I should have stayed in contact with him. But at that time, I taught half a day, and then he had another class, whatever. He said, "I got to show you something." I'm like, probably he's carrying a gun. I don't know what he's going to pull out, right? He says, "I want to show you something." He takes off his jacket. This is a true story. He takes off his jacket. And his right hand, skull bones, the whole works, like the real stuff that I want, iron cross, like the real goyish, a real biker. Like this guy was in it deep. He says, "Check out my left hand, Rebbe. No tattoos on it." I'm like, "Hi, like what's going on here?" He says, "Remember I was in your class and you bought tefillin for everybody, and I had my grandfather's tefillin. I was thinking that when I was in the tattoo parlor and they were tattooing me up, I was thinking like it would really make my grandfather and Hashem pretty upset if they put my tefillin on tattoos. So I told them not to touch my left hand." I looked at his whole hand. There was nothing on his left hand. That was my story for the next couple of years. I came to class. I'm like, "Guys, you understand? He's laying on a tattoo table in a parlor. The Hell's Angels is in the room. All the guys, the gang, the whole thing. And they're all picking out tattoo this, tattoo that. His body's being tattooed from head to toe. And he's like, 'Don't touch my left hand.' And these are all going like, 'What?' He's like, 'Whatever, it's a Jewish thing.' But you look silly. Your whole right hand's tattooed. Your left hand that. 'Don't touch my left hand.' When he told me that, I was like, 'Nice bike.' That's what I told him. I think give him a compliment. I wasn't going to say nice tattoo. Nice bike down there. Very nice, whatever. Didn't hear from him again. Didn't have any expectations. This past week, on Monday, at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, my phone rings. A call from Florida. Okay, call from Florida I'm going to pick up. Maybe they want to invite me to speak. If it's from Minnesota, I don't pick up. But anyway, so I pick up. "Hi, is this Rabbi Wallerstein?" I'm like, "Yes." "This is Rafi's sister." Now, I happen to have lost a couple of students this year, in car accidents, cancer, whatever. So I was like, anyone who calls me from those years, like something, they're sitting shiver, like something's happening. She goes, "You remember him?" I'm like, "Oh, I can't believe it," right? I never spoke to him again. I go, "Yeah, what's going on?" She says, "So my brother got married a year and a half ago." I'm like, "Wow, what is he, 38? Yeah, he's 38. I'm like, "So, why are you calling me?" She goes, "He just made a bris for his son. He just had a baby, and he made a bris today." I'm like, "Is his wife Jewish?" She says, Jewish? So Babich girl, she wears a shaitel till hair. Are you kidding me? Jewish? Are you kidding me? He's building the Jewish community in Plantation, Florida. He's like one of the main guys. In Lubavitch, he's building it for them. He's like, from? He's like, Shema Shabbos? She goes, yeah. I'm like, wow. That's amazing. You got to give me his number. So she gives me his number. I figure I'm going to call him later. She goes, all right, Wallerstein, I have to tell you something else. I'm like, here comes the but. Everything was great till then, but. She goes, he named his baby today Zecharia. That's my name. My name is Zecharia. I said, but I'm alive. She goes, I know. But so we're telling everyone that he just likes the name. But he named him Zecharia because you never gave up on him.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org